Life is not random. Every joy, every heartbreak, every delay, every breakthrough, none of it is accidental. There is a quiet force beneath your experiences, balancing what you want with what your spirit actually needs. And until you understand this invisible equilibrium, life will always look unfair. But once you see it, you realize nothing was ever working against you. While writing this book, my spirit kept reminding me of one simple truth: life is balance. By nature, I'm an extremist. When I commit to a goal, I give it everything. Laser focus, long hours, and relentless attention. That's exactly what happened with this book. Sometimes I'd feel my enthusiasm dropping. My wife would get upset because I was spending more time with my computer than with her. Deep down, I knew she was hurt and a little jealous that my energy was going into pages instead of hugs and conversations. My daughter was another mirror. I'd be typing intensely, and she'd come bouncing in with her playful spirit, wanting attention. At first, I'd feel irritation rise. Then I'd look into her eyes and see her joy. My heart would melt. I'd pull my fingers off the keyboard, stand up, and play with her. In those moments, I remembered, this book is about love, but so is she. I'm a local truck driver hauling cars. My schedule is 4:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. But my day really starts at 2:30 a.m., so I can prep and drive to work. Most days I get home between 5 o'clock and 6 p.m., physically and mentally exhausted. I eat, talk a bit, and need to sleep before 7 p.m., just to function. I work 4 long days, 45 to 53 hours, and have 3 days off. I look forward to those 3 days. That's when I imagine I'll sit down in silence and pour my heart into this book. But reality is different. Distractions show up. Energy drops. People need me. Life keeps happening. Sometimes, in frustration, I'd shout inside myself, I just want silence. No distractions. I need to finish this life-changing book. Then it hit me. Those distractions were not enemies. They were the spiritual balancing mechanism at work. Earlier in this book, I described the universe as a gigantic mirror that reflects and amplifies our thoughts, intentions, emotions, and actions. But the universe is also something else. A spiritual weighing scale, balancing the flow of life across all existence. Every living being moves through this balancing process, like water flowing down a river. There are no loopholes, not for humans, not for planets, not for galaxies. Even the cosmos itself is held in balance. Think of the 4 seasons cycling every year. Sunrises and sunsets, east to west, blue skies, clouds, dark starlit nights, days full of motion, nights designed for rest. We can't eat 100 pounds of food at once. We can't stay awake forever. We can't live without water. Our limits aren't accidents. They're part of the balance. Have you ever wondered why bad things happen to good people? Why good things seem to happen to bad people? Why life sometimes feels unfair? Some of what we experience is the direct result of our thoughts and imaginations manifesting. But a lot of it is this balancing force at work, quietly, invisibly, consistently. That flat tire that made you late and angry, it might have kept you out of a deadly car accident. Chance does not exist. Everything has purpose, even when we don't understand it. We will never be able to trace all the ripple effects of this balancing system. Our perspective is too small. But for our survival and sanity, it's crucial to accept this. Everything that happens is carefully woven into the balance of life. Everything that happens is part of a perfect design we cannot fully see yet. My first spiritual shock. When I was 19 years old, I had my first deep spiritual encounter. I was alone in a dark room with no electricity, about to end my life. In anger and defiance, I mocked the Creator and basically dared him to stop me. He did. My entire body froze as if a powerful electrical current flowed through me. I couldn't move, and deep inside, I knew it was the Creator stopping me. That moment saved my life, and I'm still grateful. A couple of weeks later, I had a vivid dream that felt more like a vision. I saw myself floating in the air, looking down at a massive crowd. Millions, maybe billions of people. Faces stretched out farther than I could see. Suddenly, I wasn't floating anymore. I was standing on a stage, inside my own body. I could feel the microphone in my hand. I could feel the heat of the lights. I could hear the roar of the crowd. Their faces were filled with positive energy. Many were crying, tears of joy. I was speaking, but I couldn't make out the words. Every time I paused, the crowd would erupt louder and louder. I felt my own tears fall as I continued to speak. I woke up crying, and I knew in my spirit, this is not just a dream. This is a glimpse of my calling. Searching for my calling. In my mid-20s, I was searching for the right woman to marry, for the right job to give my life to, and for my true purpose. I often talked with the Creator, asking, use me for whatever is most important. Show me my calling. Guide me to the path you want. At first, I thought I was called to be a pastor. I got very involved in church, looked for opportunities to preach, and tried to walk that path. Eventually, I realized that wasn't it. I remembered the vision of speaking to the massive crowd, so I tried another direction, public speaking. I became a motivational speaker for a time. I did well. People were impacted. But again, the Creator redirected me. Then came the hard years. 7 years of deep inner darkness. Hatred, anger, resentment, anxiety, heavy negative emotions. I could have easily been diagnosed with depression, but I never went to a doctor because I already knew I was depressed, and I justified it. Based on my experiences, I told myself I have every right to feel this way. I would cry out to the Creator. Why am I going through all this? I'm a good person. My intentions are to help and serve. Why this much pain? I didn't understand. Then a revelation came. Endure. You are on the right path. Honestly, it didn't feel like the right path. My life looked like the opposite of success, externally and emotionally. I doubted, but my faith, even small and shaky, wouldn't let go. I kept walking. Only recently did the bigger picture come into focus. Now I understand my calling. I am a love speaker, an ambassador of love whose mission is to reveal the truth about love and guide humanity toward it. Looking back on all my hatred, anger, resentment, anxiety, and emotional pain, it finally made sense. I needed to live in a world without love in order to truly seek, recognize, and understand love. To know love, you must feel the void of love. If everyone on earth were beautiful, beauty would disappear. Everyone would blend into the same standard. If there were only light and no darkness, our eyes would be blind. The spiritual balancing act helps us distinguish good from bad, light from dark, love from its absence. Years ago, I asked the Creator for wisdom and to use me for His glory. Naively, I thought maybe that wisdom would just be downloaded into my mind while I slept. Now I laugh at that younger version of myself. The wisdom I asked for could only be gained by walking through a life that seemed void of love, so I could eventually see what love really is. For that, I am truly thankful. I would not trade those painful years. Without them, I might still be blind, living a very different life, and this book would not exist. Balance doesn't mean only using positive emotions. It means using all emotions correctly and in the right place. Negative emotions can be useful in the right context. If you need to lift something physically heavy, a bit of anger can help fuel strength. Joy doesn't give the same push in that moment. In physical sports, a bit of aggression, hunger, or greed to win can help performance. But there is a line. If your anger shifts from, I want to play my best, to, I want to destroy that person, you've crossed the boundary into ignorance. You can't carry your fight state everywhere you go. Imagine holding your boxing rage at a family dinner. It would destroy the atmosphere. We must learn to turn certain emotions on when they are relevant and turn them off when they no longer serve a loving purpose. Positive emotions mostly nurture our spiritual and mental side. Negative emotions, used carefully, can sometimes serve physical or external tasks. The key is relevancy and timing. If your negative emotion no longer serves a good purpose, there is no reason to hold on to it. Release it. That is part of the balancing act. What is the spiritual balancing act? The spiritual balancing act is the vibrational instinct that keeps all aspects of love aligned and harmonized. It balances all the instincts of love, integrates all the skills of love, keeps our life from becoming lopsided. Your spirit constantly sends out a balancing signal, an instinct that helps you seek what you truly need to survive and grow. When we practice the skills of true love, we can't simply zoom in on one skill and ignore the others. Everything is connected. If you want to practice true creation, you will also need a bit of nurture, a bit of service, a bit of guardian, plus faith, awareness, calmness, smile, laughter, gratitude, humility, excellence, contentment, words, respect, and virtue. To truly master love, we must become well-rounded, not one-dimensional. The good news? You don't have to be a perfect master of each individual skill one by one. By practicing them together, you gradually strengthen all of them. You grow into someone who lives with balanced love rather than just strong kindness or strong discipline alone. Love is a circle, not a heart. If you picture all the skills of love arranged in a diagram, imagine them inside a perfect circle. The circle itself is the spiritual balancing act, symmetrically holding everything in place. Love in its true form is less like a cartoon heart and more like a circle. Whole, continuous, seamless, balanced. Anything outside that circle is ignorance. Now, here is something important. Too much of anything becomes poison, even too much of a good trait. It's not wrong to feel anger, but overflowing anger pulls you outside of love's safety into ignorance. It's not wrong to have humility, but too much humility can make you naively accept abuse or harm without proper boundaries. That too becomes ignorance. Love is not just all positive emotions. Love is the balance that keeps all traits, positive and negative, in the right measure and place. Right now, humanity has overdosed heavily on the negative side of love's spectrum. That's why this book focuses almost entirely on the positive side, to rebalance us. The 8 vibrational instincts of love. As mentioned earlier, the essence of true love can be broken into 8 vibrational instincts. The positive side of love: creation, nurture, service, guardian. The negative side of love: destruction, carelessness, labor, forced, joyless effort, attack. Both sides exist within the complete circle of love. But humanity currently lives in an overdose of the negative side, outside the safe center of balance. The 24 sub-skills of love. Likewise, there are 24 sub-skills, 12 on the positive side and 12 on the negative side. Positive sub-skills of love: belief, faith, awareness, humility, gratitude, respect, contentment, excellence, laughter, words, smile. Negative sub-skills of love: doubts, relentless, fear, disturbance, pride, iniquity, envy, dismay, misery, contempt, anger, inferiority. We do not need to practice the negative skills. We are already too skilled in them. Humanity is lopsided, overdeveloped in negativity, underdeveloped in true love. That's why this book focuses on the positive skills of love, to help shift us back inside the circle. If there is ever a demand or a need, I may write another book explaining the negative side. Not so we can use it more, but so we can better understand it and stay out of its traps. For now, what matters most is this: love is not just emotion. Love is balance. And the spiritual balancing act is how our Creator gently, persistently, and wisely guides us back into that circle, no matter how far we've drifted.